Jastaria Curry, and I am the Demystified Herbalist. How did I get the Demystified Herbalist? Well, to demystify means to take something and make it easier and clearer to understand. Okay, so to take a subject and to make that subject clearer and easier to understand. And that is my mission and goal as the Demystified Herbalist, not only with this channel, but also with my courses and books that are to come. So welcome. Thank you so much for coming to my channel. Hope you like, share, and subscribe. And let's get started. Who am I? I am a wife. I am a mother of 4. I am a researcher. I'm an herbalist, and I'm an educator. I believe that knowledge is wisdom, and wisdom is power. Okay? All right. How did I get into herbal medicine? It all started when I was a little girl watching my grandfather digging my grandmother's seasoning cabinet, pulling out all kind of seasonings to make all kinds of concoctions, and using them to kind of help heal himself and us. And so he planted the seed on the inside of me as a little girl to love medicine, to love natural things, to heal yourself. Fast forward, I began to learn, differently about herbs, learn differently about science, the human body, and all of those things. And then my son got sick. And of course, we went through the mill with him, antibiotics, all of this other stuff with him, and nothing seemed to be working. So I had to go back to the bush, as they say, to help my son. And he's in the state that he's in right now because of herbal medicine. And so I'm very grateful for that. I've also been able to help my mother, help my family, help my friends, utilizing herbal medicine. So it's been truly a blessing. And that's how I started my journey, and that's how I'm going to continue on. And so I'm grateful for that. What can we expect? On this channel, you can expect to learn about the human body, the plant body, and the unique synergy that exists between the two of them. Okay, you also can expect to learn about formulation, chemical compositions of the body as well as plants, how to merge them together, how to create products to help whatever may ail you or your family. And you'll also learn things to help you along your own herbal medicine journey. Because if you are an herbalist or you have been called to the helping profession in any kind of way, you understand that there's layers to herbs and people healing and those type of things. And so we talk about everything as it pertains to those things. So that is what you can expect to learn, and learn it in a non-confusing fashion. That is my ultimate goal. That's why I'm the Demystified Herbalist, because I want you to be able to understand it and to know it so that you can in turn go back to your communities, your homes, wherever you may be, and give that knowledge to those people where you are. I'm not the end all be all. I'm not the holder or the keeper of the secrets. Everything that I know and that I've learned along this journey and that I continue to learn as I research myself, I want to make sure that I share it with you. I have been researching for over 15 years, and it kind of sucks to say that. I feel old. I know I'm not old, but god dang. But I've been researching for over 15 years, and as a researcher, I'm the type of person that, I go to the nitty gritty. I try to learn from any and everything that I can learn from, so that I can understand. I have this thing about myself where I need to understand it in order to be able to talk to you or anyone else about it. So that's why, and 15 years is a long time, but 15 and counting. What's my top 3 pieces of advice for aspiring herbalists, current herbalists, clinical herbalists, product making herbalists, all the herbalists? What's my top 3? Number 1 is to humble yourself. Okay, I can't tell you enough how many times I have been on various people's sites and channels, listening to lives, reading materials from other herbalists and other people who may not call themselves herbalists, but they're just talking about medicine in general. And what was very off-putting is the arrogance. The thing about herbal medicine is that it will humble you. Okay. Why will it humble you? Because you will not know everything. First of all, we don't know everything, and we will not ever know it all. I don't believe that the creator is going to give his blueprint to the human body to anyone. Look at what we've done with what we do know. Okay. We're cloning stuff and doing all kind of crazy stuff out here with the information we have. We're not trying to use it to better humanity. We're trying to take it on for ourselves and goof around and just make and mix and match and do all this other stuff. So why would he give us the blueprint? He wouldn't. I would. You wouldn't. Okay. So we don't know everything. And the thing is, if you want to get people to be able to listen to you and hear what you're saying and really learn from you, you have to come at it from a humble perspective. If I'm on here like, y'all need to learn because y'all don't know that yet. If I come on here with that type of attitude, you're not going to want to listen to me. I don't want to listen to me because you know it all, right? But then what happens is when you act like that, then people start scrolling through your life and seeing some contradictions and inconsistencies, because they feel like somebody that's so declarative about what they know in an arrogant way, I'm assuming that they got it all put together. Well, we don't. That's the secret. We don't. I don't. I'm still learning. And I'm comfortable with that. I'm okay with that. And you need to be okay with that too. Okay? The next piece of advice that I would give is stop seeking validation. This is a big one. I struggled with this myself as I was along my journey. And I was like, maybe I need to go get certificates or get some kind of extra degrees, just so that people will buy into what I'm saying. You know, it kind of gives me that extra validation that I need. And people can say, you know what? She's got all this other extra degrees and certifications, so she knows what she's talking about. Well, we know, and I'm sure all of us have experienced people with 1,000 degrees, thousands of certificates, and they don't know a darn thing. We know this. And so I had to learn that the proof is in the pudding. Okay? I didn't have to sit back and wonder, you know, are people going to buy into me? I had to stop thinking like that. I didn't have to do that anymore because I realized that at this day and age, at this dispensation that we are at right now, people are tired of the nonsense. They're tired of it. They're tired of the guarantees. They're tired of the gimmicks. They're tired of the, listen to me because I said so. They're tired of that. Why? Because they're not seeing results. So you as an herbalist, somebody that's beginning in this, somebody that's in it now, somebody that's been in it for a minute, understand your value. Understand your worth. Be confident in what you know, but don't be arrogant. You know what I'm saying? So make sure that you're checking yourself. Check your temperature. Make sure, okay, I'm giving this in humility, and I'm not looking for validation. You know what I mean? Let me just tell you this, okay? If you feel like you have a calling to this medicine, to know it, to understand it, to use it, and to give it to others, that is all the validation you need, okay? Herbal medicine, there's no regulating board in herbal medicine, okay? So you don't have to have an herbal medicine certificate to call yourself an herbalist. You don't have to go to an herbal school to call yourself an herbalist. You can simply be an herbalist. Do you love plants? Do you love to take plants and go use them to heal yourself and others? You are an herbalist, and you don't need that validation from anyone. I don't care who it is. And if they feel like, well, I'm not going to listen to you because you don't have the titles and degrees, move on. Bye. Go get the person with the degrees and the titles. Enjoy. Don't worry about that. Because the people, trust me, when the remedies that you create and the knowledge that you give people, when that starts working for people, honey, trust me, okay? People are going to be looking for you. People are going to be like, hey, so-and-so help me deal with this or help me with that. And that word going to spread so fast, you know what I mean? Or they start using your products and they're like, wait a minute, this kind of working. Trust me, they're going to be looking for you. So don't worry about that. Okay? Don't focus on all of that. Focus on knowing what it is specifically that you are supposed to know and give it to the people that you were created and designed to give it to. Okay. And then the last piece of advice that I would give to someone is get your foundation in order. And this advice could be used in anything in your life, but specifically with herbal medicine, you have to understand that herbal medicine and the medical community are two separate things. Herbal medicine has its own language, has its own philosophies. The medical community has its own language and its own philosophies, and never the two shall meet. Okay? So, understand what it is that you believe. My foundation comes in the ancient text. Okay? In addition to the Bible, which is an ancient text, right? But my foundation comes in that. The foundation that herbs were for the healing of the nation, right? The foundation that the body has everything it needs to heal itself. All it needs is the proper conditions. Herbs are there to support the body's systems, not to hinder them. Okay? So that is my foundation. That is the foundation of herbal medicine. Okay? We are not symptom based. We don't focus on the symptoms. We use the symptoms as a map to better understand the root cause of the issue. Okay? So understand the foundation and the founding principles of herbal medicine. If you are able to do that, okay, you're going to be a force to be reckoned with. Okay? And you will also be effective. And from a legal standpoint, okay, you won't be getting sued. Okay? You won't be accused of practicing medicine without a license because you're using the terminology, treat, cure, heal, disease. You got to stay away from certain words, right? Code words. So make sure that you have your proper foundation in place. Once you got your foundation in place, then you can build on from there. Okay? Who is this channel for? This channel, the scriptures say, whosoever will, let them come. This channel is for everyone. And I know that may piss off some marketing people, business-minded people. I have a business, but this is my purpose. Okay? So this information and everything that you will learn on this channel is for everyone. New herbalists, okay? Those that are interested in herbal medicine, those that are currently herbalists, clinical herbalists, okay? Kids, anyone that wants to know about the human body, the plant body, and the synergy that exists between them. Any and everyone can gain and benefit from my channel. Spiritual beliefs. What do I believe? I believe in the Yah of the Bible. Okay? That is my belief. That is my foundation. I believe in his word when he said that he gave the herbs for the healing of the nations. That is exactly what they are for. I also believe that we are a three-part being. We are a spirit, soul, and body. And in herbal medicine, all three have to be addressed if you want to get to that healing level. Okay? That is what I believe. I worship the Creator and not his creation. That is my belief. Top 5 lessons. So the top 5 lessons that I've learned, I've kind of touched on a few of them, but I'll reiterate them now. The top 5 lessons that I have learned as an herbalist over my journey thus far. Number 1, like I said before, the proof is in the pudding. I've been able to and been blessed to be able to create products for people that work. I've been able to give people advice that has helped their life, that has facilitated healing. Like I said before, I'm not a healer. I'm not the healer. I don't do the healing. The body does the healing. Okay? I am the person that facilitates the healing. I give people the information that they need and teach them how to do it. They do it themselves. That is where I come from. Okay? So the proof is in the pudding. Like I said, people will subscribe to you if they see the results of what you've done. More so if you just up here quacking. Okay? Number 2, research various sources. So I have learned over the years to research various sources. Okay? Scripture says, study to show thyself approved. I'm not a Google artist. I'm not a Google researcher. Okay? I don't just be like, okay, Google, what do I do for... No. Okay? I look at first the ancient text. Okay? I also go to the library. I read books. I love hard books. I love the old books. I love a good thrift store, old school anatomy, physiology book. I love it come through. I love it. I love to research different sources. I also love to research medical research journals because we all know the myth out there that herbal medicine is not heavily researched. It's not backed by science. Blah, 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 blah. Okay, I think we're tired of that right now. PubMed alone has over 271,000 articles regarding herbal medicine and their effectiveness. Let that sink in. I think we could stop with the nonsense now. Okay? And that's just PubMed. Herbal medicine is heavily researched in other countries outside of the US. Make no mistake about that. Okay? It is heavily researched. Its effectiveness and what it does for people, how it impacts the body. Listen, don't sleep on these medical research journals because it helps you get an understanding of herbal medicine. People are testing these things, these chemical properties on people and getting results from that. So I study a variety of sources, and I would always encourage you to do the same. Don't just sit and Google, because Google has its own algorithms that, it kind of funnels the information it wants you to know, right? So you don't want that. You want to know what you want to know without somebody having to chew it and digest it for you, right? You want to go look it up for yourself and make it fun. All right. The other thing that I have learned is that I am a facilitator of healing. Okay. I am not like, and I say this, I can't say it enough because I hear so many people saying it all the time. I'm a healer and I am not. I'm not a master herbalist. I don't believe I can master herbs. Okay. There's too many. There's like over 300,000 species, meaning families of herbs. And the scientists are still finding the rest. So I don't call myself the master of anything. I facilitate healing for those that are interested. I'm an educator, so I educate people on herbs that are interested. I don't force my information on anyone. I don't badmouth people. Okay? But, it's important. It's just important. All right. Knowledge of human and plant is very important. That's the other thing that I've learned. Like I said before, I have, been researching for a long time. And I started out just looking at other people's channels, reading other people's articles and blogs and all these other things. And what I found is that I kept asking questions about, well, why is the body doing this? Why is the body doing this? Why is the body doing this? I'm always a why girl, And so eventually I realized that there was a gap in herbal medicine where it's not enough emphasis on what the body is doing. It's not enough emphasis on how the body functions, and this is a beautiful design. Trust me. I mean, the intelligence that is in our bodies, our cells. I mean, how can you not believe in a creator? Like, I don't understand it. Because the intelligence of this body is an amazing thing if it has the right conditions. And it's the same thing with knowledge of the plant body. It is divine intelligence. And we can use that to help heal ourselves. And so there's information a little bit about plants and their chemical composition, and there's little information about the human body, but I feel like there can be more. And so here I am. To do my little part in the world to help bring in some more information regarding the beauty of these two amazing bodies. All right. And then the last thing that I've learned over the years is that this is truly, truly a journey. It is truly a journey. I have made mistakes along my journey. I've bumped my head along my journey. I've mixed herbs that have no business being mixed together. I've created failed product, but I've learned along the way that that's okay. It's okay to make mistakes. And my thing is, I always wondered, what if somebody asked me a question and I don't have the answer to it? That's okay. Say, hey, I don't know, but I'm going to get back to you on that. Rather than just shooting off an answer off the top of the head and being all the way wrong, So I've learned that it is a journey, and it's been a beautiful journey for me. I've learned a lot about myself, about my own healing. I dealt with inflammation really bad, arthritic joints, being overweight. I've dealt with a lot of different things, and through herbal medicine and just the knowledge of it, it's really blessed my life and it's blessed my soul. It's given me more confidence in what I'm doing and being able to share it with other people. And it's just a beautiful thing. It really, you come into it thinking that, you're going to do all these great things for people, and you're going to help all these people, and you're going to do all these wonderful things, and all that you're going to do. But you forget along the way that you're changing, you're developing, you're growing. Even with people that may be naysayers, you realize over time that doesn't even matter anymore. The haters and the people that, whatever, you're a quack, you're this, you're that. And it's like, okay. You don't even have a response for it anymore because you've matured past that. You've learned not to, as I say, argue with fools. Once I identify as you a fool, I'm not arguing with you. I'm done talking. Conversation over. I'm not talking about somebody that doesn't know. You know what I mean? Because there are people out there that just generally don't know stuff. But a fool is somebody that ain't even trying to know. They just trying to be smart. So if I identify as a fool, bye. Okay? And so on your journey, you're going to learn a lot of things, but it's a beautiful journey. And I encourage all of you, even, if you feel a sense of insecurity about what you know, I always say, know what you know and go know what you don't. If you're lacking confidence in a certain area, what do you need to know that which you don't know? Write it down. Write a list. I don't know this. I don't feel confident in that. I don't feel confident about this. I don't feel like I know enough of this. Remembering you're not going to ever know it all. But there are people out there waiting on you. There are people out there waiting on the gift that you have. So you owe it to yourself and you owe it to them to get out there. Even if you're just starting. When I just started, and I was new and I was researching, I knew a little bit enough to tell somebody something, even just me starting. It's like, look, don't, just because it says to all these 20 herbs help with inflammation, don't mean you throw them all in one potion, okay? Boom, you just learned something. So at any level that you are, you can teach someone something. Or as you learn, as you're going along and you're reading different books and you're like, wow, I just learned this. Bam, get out there and tell somebody about it. Don't feel like it has to be other people's way. It's got to be your way. Because the people that are for you, that are specifically designed for you, that need to listen to you, are more than well and prepared to hear it the way you have to deliver it. And that is what I had to learn. And I didn't want to be like every other person, every other herbalist. Not that I'm better or worse or any of that. I just wanted to be in my own lane. And I'm comfortable here. So that is a little bit about me in a nutshell. Thank you so much for watching. Hopefully you learned a little bit more about me. If you have any questions or you want to learn about some things or you had questions about things, maybe some topics you want me to try to cover, put them down in the box below. Or if you just want to be nice, shoot me a hi. I'm really a nice person. I really am. But thank you so much for watching. Stay tuned for more informative videos. I cannot stress that enough. I have some really great information that I want to share with you guys. I'm in the Midwest, so when this weather gets a little better, I would love to go outside and do some herb walks and things like that and take you along with me when I go and pick, my herbs. Also talking to you more about the seasons because certain herbs need to be picked at certain times in certain seasons for their maximum level of potency. So I look forward to being able to talk with you about that as well. So thank you for stopping by. Hugs and kisses to you all. Have a great day.